Hello and welcome to day number 8. Well done for making it so far in the 10-part video series entitled Binge Drinking Unmasked. Today's video is entitled, this is an exciting one, I'm excited for this one, is how to eliminate binge drinking rapidly. Now, I don't care if you've been a binge drinker for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, half your life, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you've tried 10 other therapists, 20, 30 other therapists. I don't care if you've tried CBT, psychotherapy, counseling, rehab, other hypnotists, all right? And none of that's worked. And you're like, what's going to work for me? You could be in that position, as a lot of my clients are. You could have dropped $500,000 on rehab 5 times at 100 grand a pop. Enjoy the experience, not drink while you're there, but the first thing you do when you come out is you drink. You could have done all that, and still this program will work for you, okay? The program I'm talking about, as mentioned before, is the Binge Drinking Rapid Reboot program, which I'll be telling you a little bit more about in a later video. In fact, our next video, which is you're gonna receive tomorrow. But I wanna really tell you today. I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years, a quarter of a century now, helping women, successful women, professional women, overcome binge drinking once and for all in less than 3 weeks, and it's painless, right? They don't feel like they're losing out or missing out on something. All right, but before we get into that, today we are 8 videos in, so well done for making it this far. If you've made it this far, you're actually showing the commitment that you're ready to make this shift in your life. So it's, you know, give yourself a pat on the back, all right, if you haven't already. I'm proud of you for making it this far, all right, and taking action. So we've already talked about in video 1 what is binge drinking. Video number 2, why you binge drink. Video number 3 is I can control every other area of my life: family, business, children, health. I just can't control the binge drinking, all right? That was video number 3. Video number 4 is why counseling, why therapy, other therapies haven't worked for you so far in overcoming binge drinking. Video number 5 was how shame and guilt go hand in hand with the binge drinker and keep them trapped. Video number 6 was random triggers for the binge drinker, and yesterday was video number 7, which was stress and overwhelm, how stress and overwhelm go hand in hand in keeping the binge drinker imprisoned. All right, but I promise today, how can you eliminate binge drinking once and for all, even if you've been doing it for years, even if you've gone to rehab, even if you've taken medication, even if you've had years of therapy about it, even if you've gone to a Tony Robbins seminar about it and it didn't work? How is this going to work for you? They tried everything, right? Even if you're there, how it's going to work for you? Well, I want you to think of it a bit like this, right? This is your brain, and it's doing this. It's pulsating the whole time, right? And then one day, as your brain is pulsating, like so, you get a thing called a trauma. We talked about traumas before, right? Yes, it could be something big. Somebody dies, you get injured, you get fired. Someone betrays you, some boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife cheats on you, there's an accident, you could be bullied at school, bullied at work, bullied at university, there's some kind of abuse that goes on, mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, whatever that is to you. And it can all be all the way down to you didn't get the attention and love that you deserve from your mum or dad, all right? So you're living your life, suddenly a trauma comes, opens up, and gets into your brain like so, bang. But you don't really notice it at first. It's only a little, so you don't even notice it, right? It's hidden there. It's just kind of hidden there. It's not the end of the world. You go about living your life, right? And then another trauma happens as you get older. All right, maybe there's an accident somewhere, right? Maybe you get involved in a car accident. But again, you start to see it, but it's not really slowing everything down. Perhaps your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife cheats on you. Oh, okay, that gets stuffed in there now. Now it starts to slow it down. Now those colours start to get a little bit more dulled, but you can still be functional, right? And then you're fired from a job that you love. They downsize. They give you their excuses for firing you. It gets trapped in there now. Now those colours start to get dull just a little bit. But wait, we're not done. You're living a life. So as long as you live a life, you're going to, easy for me to say, you're going to accumulate traumas, right? So then another thing comes up, and all right, you break your your leg, you get involved in a car accident, whatever it is, all right? Bang, another trauma is in there, right? Oh my God, all right. You realise that you've gained 10 pounds over the last couple of years. You don't know how. Boy, that gets trapped in there as well. Okay, all right. And now suddenly that beautiful colour is dulled a little bit, and it starts to slow down your brain. It starts to slow down your mind, all right? And here's the thing. People are like, well, no, I'm only going to see the counsellors, the psychotherapist, the hypnotist, because I just want them to get rid of the binge drinking. They forgot all the other things accumulated. They didn't realise it's like a game of Lego or the drinking game Jenga, all right? Right, all these things are interlocked. So let's say you go to a therapist, a counsellor, what have you, and you go in and you want them to help you to binge drinking, right? That's why you're there. That's why you hired them for 50 sessions. Jesus Christ, 50, that's the average, right? On the low scale of counselling, 50 sessions to go over the same thing. Oh boy, it'll give me a headache. I've got ADD. I like to do things fast. So let's say you go in there and we get rid of this thing called binge drinking, or it seems that you get rid of it, but you still don't feel that much better, all right? But you're not binge drinking in a moment. This therapy must have really worked well, right? The rehab must have worked really well. A couple of weeks go by, maybe a couple of months if you've got a lot of willpower. But suddenly, Mr. or Mrs. binge drinking comes back. Why does it come back? Because there's all this other shit, technical word, in there that you haven't healed, released, let go of. And unless all that other stuff is let go of, you're always going to default back to the binge drinking, because your amygdala, he comes up with an X prop now, prefrontal cortex of your brain right there has been wired by tens, maybe hundreds, maybe thousands of times where you've run this program. When I binge drink, I can seemingly relax, I can seemingly let go, I can seemingly have a timeout and quiet the damn voices in my head that are always criticizing me for not being perfect and for being an imposter. But as long as all that other shit is in there, the likelihood of the trauma coming back is really high. Now, you could go to counselling, work on one problem for about 50 sessions. So let's say, all right, one problem, 50 sessions, you get rid of the binge drinking, but we already know that it's all the other stuff that's holding it up. Oh, there's that trauma that you had, that car accident, got to get rid of that as well. Another 50 sessions, it's another year right there, and you have to relive it and talk about it. It's not very nice, right? Oh, you know what, there's the thing where the boyfriend, the husband, they betrayed you, they cheated on you, the husband or the wife. It's another 50 sessions right there. Okay, so we're about 3 years into it. This is how normal therapy works, by the way. Psychiatry, counselling, psychotherapy. Oh, I was fired from my job that I loved unfairly. Okay, it's like another 6 months, a year, but still got stuff. Oh, there's a trauma, mum. I don't feel my mum or dad showed me the love that I needed as a kid. That's still in there as well. And there's this one that's kind of persistent in here. What's that one? Oh, when I broke when my best friend stopped playing with me when I was 5. All right. Oh, you're cleared up. Oh, that's amazing. That might have only taken about 6 or 7 years to get there, right? It's too fucking long, right? You've probably done that route before, and you've probably tried to do it with your left brain, right? I don't know if you can see some of the words on there. Your cognitive brain, the brain, that part of the brain that thinks it's really in control, all right? The bit that rationalizes things. Got to tell you something, folks. The reason you binge drink ain't rational. You can try and use your left brain as much as you want to rationalize why you do it, why you don't do it, all the reasons you shouldn't do it, what it's costing you. It doesn't work. You're going to continue to do it. This is why the other therapies don't work and haven't worked. It's not your fault. There's nothing wrong with you. You've been doing what you're told to be doing, but you've been accessing the wrong part of the brain. The people you've been working with to heal you, they were probably well-meaning. They were accessing the wrong part of the brain. When you access the right part of the brain, the creativity, where your unconscious, your subconscious mind lives, it doesn't take 6 years. It doesn't take 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, 1 year. Nowhere near that to get rid of the binge drinking and everything underneath it. Remember, all those tissues. It'll take less than 3 weeks if you're committed and if you want it. Now, if you don't really want it and you're just messing around here, then nothing's going to work. You could have God, Buddha, Allah, L. Ron Hubbard come down and work with you. And if you don't really want to quit, nothing's going to change But if you do want to quit, but you're a bit scared and you kind of enjoy alcohol a little bit and you don't quite know and you're a bit disenfranchised because all the other things didn't work, and guess what? The next video number 9 is going to be for you. And video number 9 is entitled Why the Rapid Reboot Binge Drinking Program is for you. What it is, why it's different from all that other stuff, and why it's been changing lives for 25 years, and how it can change your life next if you're ready to take charge. So I'll see you tomorrow in your inbox. Same Luke time, same Luke place, same Luke channel. See you tomorrow. Always believe.